Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Mariah, for those of you who don't know. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Hope everyone had a nice Thanksgiving and spending time with their family. I am here today with the book review for Forget You Know Me by Jessica Strasser. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate this book at like a 4. On Goodreads, this was actually my lowest rated book. I gave it a 2 stars out of 5 on there. Um, it was a decent book. Uh, for a while, due to, circumstances and stuff that was going on, the author did make you kind of believe it was like this one thing, like, oh yeah, you figured it out. It's this one thing that's what's causing the issues. But near the end of the book, there is a huge twist, and I mean, it was very. I was not expecting it. I was kind of like, well, where did this come from? Um, so it was kind of like out of the blue. Um, I mean, it wasn't necessarily a bad twist, but the way the author brought up the twist, um, I mean, it wasn't bad, but there wasn't much context or anything as far as really what led up to one of the main character, Eliza, to figure this out. I'm trying not to give spoilers. Um, so there wasn't much context about it. They were all, she's all like, "Oh, well, I put this together and this together," and you're like, "How would you even put that together? Because I didn't put that together." So the twist wasn't really like it wasn't clear cut, which is good for a twist, but at the same time, it's like a little more. I think should have been done about how Liza figured this out of nowhere. Um, my favorite character out of the book was Liza's friend Max from Chicago, because that's where Liza had moved to. Max, I loved him because he was funny, he was very blunt, and the loyalty he had to his friend was just, it was amazing. He was just an all around great character. I thought he was funny. Unfortunately, though, he doesn't have many appearances in the book, and they're not for very long. They're just for like little blips because he's just a side character. Yet he was my favorite out of the three main characters in the book, which were Liza, Molly, and Daniel, which they mentioned on the back of the book, and I read to you guys last week or no, not last week, 2 days ago actually, 2 days ago when I said I was gonna read this book. Um, so not a huge fan of uh, the main characters. Like, they're alright. If I had to choose a favorite out of main characters, it would be Liza, because she seems to have her head on straight more. And the book was mostly from Liza's point of view ish, I guess. It was mostly from Liza and Molly's point of view. Daniel's point of view was also written in a few times. But due to the fact that the author was like running around and putting like three different people's point of views in, the book did kind of feel like it was jumping all over the place, and it was just kind of a little bit messy about it. Where I have read a book where the switch between two point of views was seamless, it was flawless, and that was the book. Let me see here. I have my Goodreads up for this. The Season of You and Me by Robin Constantine. That one flits between two people's point of views, and it was flawless. It was amazing. Half the time, like, it was seamless. It was flawless. This, not so much. And it's definitely a decent book, and it's definitely worth reading once if this is a type of book that you're interested in. If it's not, then don't read it, because you're not gonna be a fan. You're not gonna really like it. In my opinion, though, this book is only worth one read. I would not reread this book. In my opinion, anyways, it's a book that you would read once and be done with it. If this is a type of book that you would reread, great. Just me personally, my opinion, I'm never gonna reread this book. It's just gonna be on my bookshelf. Like, oh yeah, I've read that. But yeah, so that's about all I can really say with this, because this was kind of also like a kind of bit of a complicated story, just because there's so much going on, and it kind of felt a little bit like too much. So it's hard to like really talk about the book, because I don't want to give you guys spoilers in case this is something you guys are interested in reading. So that's it for this one. The next book that I am going to be reading is called Mine by J.L. Butler. The back of it says Francine Day is an ambitious and brilliant divorce lawyer who just needs one headline grabbing client to secure her place among London's legal elite. So she's thrilled when she lands high profile financial manager Martin Joy and his socialite wife Donna. Though Francine has always maintained nothing but professional distance from her clients, there's something different about Martin Joy. The attraction is instant. She can't stop thinking about him, and then one night they bump into each other and fall into a blistering affair. Then Donna Joy vanishes, and Martin quickly becomes the prime suspect. Now Francine is his lawyer, his lover, and the last person to see Donna alive. As media interest in both Joys escalates, Francine finds herself caught in a dangerous labyrinth of deception, lies, and secrets, with her career, her reputation, and her life at stake. So I thought that this was sounded pretty interesting because I'm like, what's going on? Also, this is not a genre of book that I typically read. Again, most books I read are romance, a bunch of the different subgenres of romance, fantasy, and that's really about it. Those are really the only genres of books I really read. So this book, as is the last book, are out of my usual reading genres. So I'm trying to branch out. So yeah, so this is the next book I will be reading, and I will do a review on it as soon as I finish it. Which who knows when that'll be, because I work this weekend and everything. So I don't know if I'm gonna start it tonight. I might. I might give myself some space because I did just finish a book. But yeah, so stay tuned. Sometime this week, maybe, there will be a review about this book, and it seems quite promising. So, quite interested. All right, everybody. That's it for today. Thank you. Hope you all again had a great Thanksgiving, and you guys stay safe out there. Bye.